We are here at the top of the Moraes lift. We are going to do the biggest, longest black in all of Team. It is called Sache. It's 10 kilometres long, and with the snow conditions the way they are at the moment, I think it might well be the hardest black in Team. So let's give it a go. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Yes, very much. Okay, right, so first things first, we go down this little bit of blue. There's the eye of the needle there. It's already rocked. And we are going to go down there. Now, this bit's normally significantly better, but at the moment, everyone's having to go down this little bit of blue. Okay, we're heading down there, where those orange markers are. So this is the start of the Sache. Very difficult, ungroomed. You ready?
Okay.
So one of the big things that we're going to have to avoid is these patches of stones as we're going down. So, starting off, not really wildly varying the snow conditions to start with. We've got 10 kilometers of this, and we have done this already before, and there are definitely some harder parts. So, first tricky part, some good sized moguls going into a very narrow section there. If you want to, you can open up this section by going around just off the side of the piece, and that's going to make it way easier. But for the video, let's go through the moguls. Someone the other day told me that I should be turning on top of the moguls, which is utterly ludicrous. You see how steep it is? How was that first section? On to the next section. You can see how big these moguls are. Sorry, I got something caught in my throat. So again, Annie's going to keep to the side just to make it that little bit easier. I'm going to see if I can go down these moguls. But they look pretty nasty. Woo! The nice thing about moguls is that unless they get really icy, they do tend to have some snow in between them, which is lovely. Whew. Oh my word. I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but the backs of these, they're so steep that you're just dropping off. So, bit of a challenge here. Which way do we go around the rock? If there had been a little bit more snow, that would have been quite nice just to plop off the edge, but never mind. These things happen. we deal with what we've got. We get some good respite here in between the sections. This next part is quite icy and it goes down quite steep. I would say that this black is really good for someone who wants to just get loads of small sections of challenging skiing. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but you do have to be up for skiing 10 kilometers of quite challenging stuff, and that is what makes it difficult. So I remember thinking on the right hand side of this when we did it the other day, that was quite nice snow.
In fairness, the snow's not too bad.
The snow's really, compared to the rest of the resort at the moment, it's really good. Shall I follow you down? So I would say that Annie and I are sort of good to intermediate skiers, and this is a nice challenge for us. Now here we have to go straight and we need to build up some speed, and that's something Annie's not particularly keen on, but I love, so I'm going to go. Go! I wasn't expecting that. So we're now coming down to another narrow section. So we came off that lift at the top and come down here. There's a load of off-piste, as you can see. There's some people coming down on the right here. But it's been so long since we last had snow that actually a lot of this is getting tracked out. Okay?
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Right, let's go down and do the next bit. So this is like a natural half pipe when there's enough snow. We just need to be a little bit careful about where there's rocks poking out, because there are lots of them. Woohoo! Is there a gap? Woohoo! The grass. One of the things I would say, which is lovely about this run, is that in the mornings, these cat tracks get pisted. And so they're not really horrid, unenjoyable, just icy roads, which is what can sometimes happen on these very popular runs.